This is it. We're off and rolling. We're just out here, just blazing our own path, out standing in our field, exactly where we belong. Out standing in our field. Welcome back. It's 307 Reacts. My name's Matt. That's not Chris, and that's also not Chris. Wouldn't you know it? How's it going, guys? Hog fries, home fries, everybody. This is actually my mom. Everybody say hello to my mom in the comments. Hashtag hi, mom. This is my mom, Gina. This is my stepdad, Stan. So everybody say hi to Stan down in the comments. Hashtag hi, Stan. So
hey, everybody.
We're doing a special episode today. They're actually visiting from Salmon, Idaho, where they live. They're in town for the kind of the 4th of July weekend. You guys are kind of just... making your way around, right? You just came down for a visit and you're hanging out. So
seeing the family and friends. And
so they've been crashing the house for the last few days, and me and Chris figured while they're here, why not throw them on an episode? So, and what better episode to have them on than a home-free episode? I'm not sure how familiar you guys are with this group. Now, I know, Stan, you said before this, you were like, this is the group that goes with no instruments. So... have you guys heard anything from these guys? Have you ever heard of them? Does the name sound familiar? The band name is Home Free.
I've seen a couple of videos. They're pretty friggin' awesome.
They're absolutely unbelievable. Yeah. So they have one of the I think he's one of the world's best beatboxers or something like that. He's like world renowned for his skill in beatboxing. He's won a ton of awards, and so he's their drummer beatboxer is enough for me to I am completely enthralled by these guys, and they have a really, really devout, dedicated following, and they just put out great content. They're just really, really amazing. So we're gonna watch one that's been highly requested in the comments. This is When a Man Loves a Woman, originally by what was the it was the Percy something. Dang it. Percy something. We listened to the original. Sorry, someone's going to tell us in the comments. I don't want to look it up on my phone right now. It's something. Percy Siege or some. I can't remember. That doesn't matter. Anyways, we're going to watch Home Free's rendition of this. Has been highly requested in our comment section. You guys have been telling us over and over when a man loves a woman. So here we are. So we're gonna make it happen. Stan, my stepdad here, has a TikTok. He does all sorts of weird Jeep adventure, overlanding, outdoorsy kind of stuff on there. So
old people stuff.
So what's the name of it?
Stan Yon on
Just
TikTok.
Stan Yon. Okay, so I'm gonna tag his TikTok down in the comments or in the description of this. So if you guys want to follow him,
Stan Yon on YouTube.
There you go. See, so he's got YouTube, he's got TikTok. He does just outside camping, overlanding, outdoors kind of stuff. It's interesting to watch. It's fun, and he edits everything together by himself and puts it all out there on his own. And him and my mom go out and do adventurous stuff, and it's cool to watch. So I'll link that down in the description down below. Sorry for the long intro. Let's just make it happen, shall we? This is Home Free, When a Man Loves a Woman. If you guys want me to stop at any point, just let me know. You can reach out, hit the space bar. That'll stop it. You can say stop, whatever. Well, let's just get through this, shall we?
All right, yeah.
Let's go.
Let's
all right,
let's
go. This is going to blow your minds. You guys ready? Let's do it.
Wow.
Can't keep his mind on nothing else. He'd trade the world for the good things found.
So our boy Austin,
Wow.
our lead, Mr.
Man.
Austin. Holy crap. Yeah, he's got his voice
amazing.
is so clean and beautiful. I mean, and that's one thing I've noticed with these guys since we've started watching them. They have this confidence about them when they go to perform. Like, they know who they are, and they know that they've put decades of time worth of practice into all this, right? So they're very confident in what they do, and because of that, they get on stage and they just it's so wow, whoa, okay, geez. And you don't think about it, but Adam Rupp, the guy that's on screen right now, he's doing all that drum sound with his mouth. All the drums are just coming out of his mouth. There's no actual instruments being played. It's just a guy beatboxing. That's what it sounds like when he beatboxes. Is it wild?
That's just amazing, yeah. Oh.
They're relaxed. Man, they're home. This is where they belong.
Yeah, it really is. It's absolutely wild to watch them perform. All right, let's go back 5 and we'll keep going here.
Trade the world for the good things found. If she is bad, if he puts her down. When a man.
That's just amazing.
Dude,
how did they do
every single time we watch these guys, I'm like,
oh, wow.
So this was the guy that Adam Rupp was the guy. We'll go back 10. Adam Rupp was the guy, the drummer was the guy that when I went and watched these guys down in Cheyenne, we met up with a couple of them afterwards and had a beer with them. Adam Rupp was one of those guys. So I sat down and got to pick that guy's brain about how he does this and kind of his processes and what he's gone through. And like, it's really what it comes down to mostly is practice. He's just been at it for years and years and years and years and years and years and just not stopped, and he's just refined it over and over and over. And
like when did he start this?
He
like
also
when he was really young,
yeah,
and then
well,
all through school, or
yeah, he has apparently he's got jazz drum training also, so like he knows how to play drums and he knows a little bit about instrumentals and things like that. So I think that really helps him with his rhythm and his timing and like his feel. If you didn't know, if you were just sitting here with your eyes closed and you didn't know that there was a dude doing that with his mouth, you would think like, I mean, he's doing all these little like.
He can make it sound so.
How does he breathe?
It's some sort of. I literally don't know. I think he incorporates some sort of like circular breathing with you know how they do like didgeridoos and stuff like that, where you can like you breathe out through your nose and in through your mouth, and you kind of can or in through the other one of those. I don't know what it is. I don't know how it works, but yeah, something like that.
Amazing.
And then along with just training, just tons of training. Yeah, it's wild, and especially when you see him live. If you get the chance to, you see him live and just watch all this come together. It's just. I mean, it sounds exactly like this. It's so wild. And all there is just 5 dudes and microphones on the stage. And you're like, what is going on? This is crazy. So let's keep going.
He'd turn his back on his best friend if he puts her down. When a man
I don't get it.
Spend his very last dime trying to hold on to what he needs. He'd give up all his comforts, sleep out in the rain.
Oh, man.
If she said that's the way it ought to be. Oh, when a man loves a woman, I'll give you everything I've got. Oh, trying to hold on to your precious love. And baby, please don't treat
Come
me
on.
bad. When a
This
Holy
right.
crap!
they're about to go into a key
Just like-
change.
yeah.
They're about to step
With-
up a key. Oh my God! Wow.
That's incredible.
They
Oh.
Austin is not out here to save any ladies for the rest of us, man. We're doomed. I mean, you're okay.
Good thing we got one.
Yeah. I guess we're okay. But man, bummer for all you single dudes out there, because
Oh.
you got
Yeah.
there's no chance. You don't stand a chance. And the thing about these guys, like this is kind of like an Austin kind of feature. It kind of looks like, but every one of these guys can sing like this. Their bass player has like a. You guys will tell me in the comments. It's like a 5 octave or something range. So their bass player can go like super
I
sub
heard
like
it. It was
F1, and then he can go all the way up to some other crazy. I don't know the exact verbiage for it, guys. You guys know all the statistics, but they're all like these insanely multifaceted, wild human beings, like that have these super talents, like these weird super talents.
Think about it. They couldn't have started in school because nobody vocal trains like that in school. These guys have to be self-taught.
At some point, probably, and you know, I'm sure they've had classical training at some point. You know, they've had some sort of. I know they have. I'm sure they have.
You know,
but you're right.
or
Most of that
something,
stuff, like being a musician, my own, like most of my training started from me learning on my own, right? So picking up a guitar, picking up drumsticks, and just sitting down and going for it. So you're probably right. I mean,
well, to make a human sound like an instrument, all of them.
It's absolutely wild. And like to get the bass notes going, and like it sounds like there's a drummer playing. You can almost simulate like a guitar strumming in the background. I mean, it's just like they make this whole arrangement And there's 5 of them. It's like, what? Practice. Showing up for rehearsal. You have to show up for rehearsal. That's crucial. That's how you get this good. Let's keep going.
And baby, please don't treat me bad.
That right there.
What even is that?
Yeah.
What is that
Like,
noise? What was the?
How?
Like the percussion, it's just like, and then he just goes up
He does
to
this
a
weird
different octave. Like,
I can't
Yeah.
click my tongue that fast.
yeah, I know.
What? Adam, what are you
That's
doing there, man?
amazing.
Adam Rupp, what is that?
Wow.
And I don't know, there's probably some sort of post-production manipulation going on. Listen, I'm not trying to say he ain't doing the noise, okay? Don't destroy me in the comment section, okay? He is doing, I believe, I've sat down with this guy. I believe he's doing all of these things. But like, what noise is that? What noise are you even making? Where did you, what? I don't understand
Don't know.
it. I don't understand it. It's part of the allure. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. And then you're right. He goes into they're going into a key change right here,
Yeah.
where Austin just come out of this big high thing,
Yeah.
and now they're going to step it up and go even higher in the key. Let's go.
Yeah.
Now they're up even higher.
Yeah.
Deep down in his soul, she can bring him such misery.
Ain't that the truth?
No shit, right?
He's the last one to know.
Very convincing when you watch their face on how they're singing
Yeah.
it. The emotion. It's amazing.
Yes, when a man loves a woman, I know exactly how he feels. 'Cause baby, when a man loves a woman.
Okay, we're gonna go
What's
back.
up with the cymbals? The cymbal sound. That's how I'm like.
What's he doing?
How does he do that?
We're gonna go back 10 seconds. We're gonna listen through this part where Adam Rupp starts to do this drum thingy, and just like close your eyes and just think of a regular drummer playing it.
Yes.
Like think of if you were watching me
Sounds
sit back.
like- Yep.
Like everything is there. The nuances, the little ghost note thingy,
Yeah.
the reverbs,
And all together.
I was
Like
gonna
he
say
was-
like the echo of the stick hitting the drum.
Yeah.
There's just
like,
that little bitty thing you always hear,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
but he
These-
doesn't have anything.
These tiny little nuances that he's perfected in the way he makes these sound happen, that like it's so convincing.
Yeah.
Not discounting any of the
Very good.
performance of
No.
Austin here either. Like this is
No.
insane. I cannot believe how high the man is singing. Like this is. I mean, I
Everybody.
can. We've watched enough of these that
Yeah.
these guys are capable of anything at this point. It's unbelievable. I also haven't paid any respect to the setting. I love what they're doing here. Like how they have the monitors set up
Yeah.
with the background guys
you can
that are.
see 'em all
Yeah, but
the
they're
same
kind of
time.
doing the features in the center and like making them the center point. But everyone else is still included in a way where. I don't know. It just kind of helps with the making the lead stand out. It's kind of nice. It's a good. It's a good.
They're all
touch.
handsome, incredibly talented, and they suck.
I'm done. I'm out. I'm walking out.
I'm so jealous.
All right. Listen to this drum thing coming up.
Wow.
I don't get it.
All I can say is wow.
Yeah.
I just,
Oh, what is going on?
yeah. And when you see him do that, actually with his mouth,
With his mouth.
with his facial, he's like look at him. He's
Uh-huh.
so into it.
You
and-
can see
and
the muscles in his throat.
Yeah.
How he's put like we've had discussions
and
about this on the
his
channel.
Hands, like he's really
like he's
doing
playing,
it,
like,
but it's all coming from his voice.
It's so crazy.
It's crazy.
He's such a wild performer, and
it just gives me goosebumps. I'm just like,
when
how
we
do you do
when
that?
we went and saw him in Cheyenne, they had a section in their live show where the rest of the guys walked off stage, and he was up behind his like DJ booth, and he did an entire drum solo EDM thing with pretty much just his voice and some lights and a looper station for like 10 minutes or something by himself out there, and just did this big thing with just his voice. He was like, it was like a rave EDM techno-y kind of. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I asked him about that, and he had like, apparently he had kind of just started to incorporate some of that stuff on that tour. And it's just like, man, it's so wild. All you have to bring around is like your turntables and your microphone.
Yeah.
And you have your entire drum set in front of you.
Your instrument is your voice.
God, jealous. I gotta bring a whole separate trailer to get my drum set somewhere. Like that thing's it's enormous. You guys can maybe see it in the back room there, peeking around the corner. That's my enormous.
He just needs a
screen
glass of water every once in a while.
That's right. Like, and that's what he had. You know, they got water on stage with him all the time. It's absolutely phenomenal. These guys are. You guys said it in the comments.
This song's been around a long time. This is my new favorite version.
Mm-hmm.
They do that with a lot of the songs I listen to. We listen to the original, and then we come back and listen to these, and I'm like, man,
right?
Kudos to the original for it being what it is, and blazing the path that it did. But wow, what a remake! It's like, what a freaking remake. So let's keep going. We're almost done with this.
When a man loves a woman,
Get up!
Holy cow. Man. Like I said,
man,
well done, boys.
That gets right down to the bones.
Oh man.
Oh,
that's
amazing.
That's what Home Free is about. That's what Home Free is about. They spare no time just getting right to business, and they're so good. They're so good at what they do. It's absolutely insane.
The first time I saw him, when you put him on Facebook and we watched him, it was a Christmas song. What was that? The Christmas song?
It could have been
it
could have been a few of them. I think we did a whole month of a cappella stuff. So they did I think they did like "O Little Star of Bethlehem."
Mother Mary.
Mary Did You Know?
Did You Know?
I think they did one of those. I don't know if that was Home Free or Pentatonics or both. I think they both have a version of it. You guys will correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
But like that, when I first saw anybody singing like that with just their voices, I was amazed.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, when Chris came in here and we watched through the first one, my first interaction with Home Free was Man of Constant Sorrow. They did a version of Man of Constant Sorrow. And Adam Rupp comes out doing this mouth harp. He does a mouth harp. And he's like making the noise for it, and I'm like, there's nothing in his hands. He's just doing this thing, and it's like got this weird, and I'm like, what the hell? And then he starts beatboxing while he's doing that noise. And I'm like, okay, all right, hold up. Everyone just hang on, space bar, stop. What's going on? Like, wait a second. And ever since then, it's been all just that. The rest is history. They're one of my favorite acts ever. The talent is just I don't get it.
It's incredible.
The talent it's beyond me every time I see them. And I consider myself pretty well versed in these kind of things, right? Like, I'm pretty talented. I know my way around the music world and the instrument world.
Yeah.
Not when it comes to these guys.
Somebody that can
holy
do that
shit.
with just their voices.
These guys get on screen and I'm just like,
that's amazing.
So we do this thing at the end of the episode where I'm going to say, become part of the notification gang. You guys got to say it with me. I forget to tell everybody at the beginning of the episode, so now everybody's just aware that I'm telling you now, so I'm getting ready to do that thing. So I'll clue you in. I'll say, become part of the, and then it'll be notification gang, and we'll all say it, okay? Notification gang. All right.
Okay.
So
all right.
Home Free has solidified themselves in our, we do a hat rating at the end of every episode, 1 to 5 hats. Home Free has grandfathered and solidified themselves in as a 5-hat perform. They won't ever do anything, basically, that won't be just insanely impressive and like
need more hats for them.
Pretty much. Yeah, every one of them's like a 10 out of 5. 10 out of 5 hats, 10 out of 5 backwards hats for Home Free. This was amazing. I think they paid a great homage to the original. It was amazing. I think the original is a classic, but I think this is, like you said, this is maybe up there on my new list of favorites. So
For sure.
What do you guys think? What do you think?
Oh.
Uh,
Like I said,
I don't-
wow. That's a, yeah.
I can't come up
I'm
with
so
enough
amazed.
good things
I'm
to
just
say that
speechless 'cause
describes
it's like, God.
those group of people.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Right.
It's absolutely unbelievable to watch them do what they
Yeah.
do. Like, there is no way to describe it.
I mean, and you know, we come from that era when that song started.
Right.
And so it brings back a lot of memories every time you hear it.
Yeah.
You've seen it in movies, you know,
Yeah.
it's just so emotional. And then when you see these guys singing it with no instruments,
They
it's
do
like,
these, yeah, and then they
even better than the original. Like, it's amazing.
put in these big full choruses and like,
yeah,
and you know,
so-
some of that is, again, some of that pays tribute to modern production. You know, they're using microphones that are far beyond what
Well,
they used back in the day,
but-
and they're using computers that are
Yeah.
way more advanced, so that the audio is a lot clearer, which helps the performance kind of sound better inherently.
Yeah.
However,
But to bring out a song like that, like I said, with so many memories packed
Yeah,
to it,
yeah.
and then hear it like this, I mean, like I said, I was just getting goosebumps.
It was-
'cause I'm like, wow.
really feel the emotion in it, right?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
they do a really good
and
job
it just
with
brings
that.
back so many memories to where
And
I
that's
actually,
what
like,
Songs and singing has always
Yeah.
been, is to tell a story and try and get the audience involved in what you're feeling.
Exactly,
And
exactly.
yeah.
they did that with that rendition.
They did a really, really
Wow.
good job,
amazing.
and that's why, like, they never cease to amaze us on the channel. Every time they get on screen, we're just like, at the end of it, usually me and Chris will save the home free reactions for like our last ones of the day, because we know that by the time we get done with that video, we're both just going to be sitting here like, what do we do now? Like, what do we even do after that? What do we even do with our lives after that? I mean, we have things to do, but like, you think about that for the rest of the day, you're just like, man, that was an incredible video. Like,
Yeah.
incredible performance, incredible song. 5 out of 5 backwards hats. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this episode as much as we did, give a thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button. Subscribe button. Smash the subscribe button. Click the bell. Become part of the notification
Notification.
gang. We'll do a notification gang. That was a train wreck. All right. Boop. Let's do it again. Click the bell. Become part of the
Notification gang.
That was way better.
Like, comment, subscribe.
There it is. Check out Stan Yount over on his YouTube channel and on his TikTok. And with that, we'll see you guys next time.
See y'all.
It's like, I want to know where these guys are out of. Where do they reside? Like, are they?
They're in different areas, I believe.
Oh.